Hello, and welcome to a Papa Smurf adventure! April 17th through May 11th of 2024. Let's go on an adventure. It's April 17th of 2024. That means these kittens are 18 days old. Wow, they're getting big. Looky there! We have a great adventure! Yeah, the first kitty to come out on her own, or try to, is the girl kitty. Oh my goodness, is she going to be the great adventurer? Oh wow, we have two great adventurers. We have girl kitty and we have King. Oh yeah, they're the first two kitties to even come outside away from Mama. They sure are two brave adventurers. Yes, they're the first ones to ever even walk away from Mama, away from where they live. Yes, they're the first ones to step outside into a new world. Oh, this adventure is going to be so much fun. It's so cute. They can hardly even barely walk with their legs sticking out like that. They're kind of dragging their behinds around because they've never really walked other than crawl around on Mama and nurse and sleep. King's getting really brave. He walked over, he's peeking underneath the bed like, oh wow, there's a big world out here. The real light orange one right there, I call him KJ for King Jr. And this other dark orange one has white paws on all four feet, so I call him Mitts. Yes. Just look at those cute little faces. Yes. King's looking at me like, what are you? I don't know what you are, but you're down here with us. And girl kitty's like, huh, interesting. Looky here, I think we have another great adventure. Looks like KJ's gonna come out. Sorry for the photo, but you know what? I'm just getting down here trying to get pictures. You can see the girl kitty's tail right there. She's walking away, and KJ's just stepping out onto the rug, smelling like, what is this? I put KJ up on the bed so he can explore where the big kitties lay and stuff. And he got in this basket where his big brother Braveheart likes to lay and his uncle Smokey likes to lay. And he's sniffing the other bed like, oh wow, there's all kinds of other smells out here. Look at me. I'm a big kid now. Oh, KJ is so cute. What else is going on? Well, let's see. We have all kinds of tulips popping up around the oasis. We have yellow ones and gold and red ones. It's looking pretty. I turn the corner and what do I see? I have Patch coming over to see me. And in the background, we have Simba. She's all squatted down in the grass. And behind her is Gorgeous. Gorgeous is back there. Coming out here and looking at the corner flower bed, we have all kinds of tulips coming up everywhere and catnip and garlic. Oh, I can't get this garlic out of here. Yeah, these tulips sure are pretty. This is a terrible photo though. It's kind of fuzzy, but oh, look at all the catnip. When I planted all the bulbs, I had them all in rows, but the kitties decided to use this as a potty box in the wintertime, and they made a bouquet. Isn't it pretty? Getting down more on the level, you can see around the oasis there's all kinds of little like tall grasses growing around it. Those are actually like a lily plant. They'll come up later. But the tulips look really pretty, and all the stuff in the background, oh, it's all nice. Looking here at the first triangle area of the flower bed on the corner, yeah, we got weeds growing in here. We got catnip popping up. We got some garlic in there, and we got tulips in the next bed with more catnip. And we got that vine stuff we got to take out. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to get to that this year. We'll see. We have all kinds of tulips coming back here, but look at all that garlic popping up. Oh my goodness. All kinds of garlic. That's that Egyptian walking garlic I had. And it was here when I got moved into the place, and I spread a bunch of seeds, and now I can't stop it. It just keeps going and going and going. And so does that vine stuff on the bottom there. Now at the walkway to the entrance, Bee gave me some bulbs and plants to plant over here last fall, and I put them up there in the real tall wispy things. That's supposed to be Asian grass, but that's not. That's looks like garlic again. Oh my goodness! And then we got some purple flowers that really smell really good, and huge dandelions. Well, they deserve to live too. Looking at the oasis, yeah, we had some pretty yellow tulips. Wow, just plain yellow. I'm trying to zoom in and see the inside of these tulips. You can see one of them helicopter things sitting there in the water. Yeah, the thing in the water, we call them helicopters. So when they fall out of the tree, they're seed buds. There's two of them, and they twirl coming down. They look like a little helicopter. You can't tell because this is a photo, but it's really windy today. And I'm trying to catch the inside of these flowers as they're whipping around in the wind. These flowers look waxy and fake, but they're real. They're real flowers, and look how pretty on the inside and the outside. And, oh, they look yummy, like you just want to eat them. Overall view of the flower bed on the corner, yes. The lilac bush is filling out really nice, got a lot of leaves on it. Everything's growing. It is spring after all. But Papa, you already showed this photo. No, I didn't. This is a whole new day. This has more growth in it. As you can see. I can tell. Can you? Just like this photo. Yes. It's a new day. There's more flowers. And there's more growth. And things are getting taller. Can you tell? Just see how the cat bouquet has bloomed. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know what these other flowers, weeds, whatever they are, the green things off the left-hand side are popping up. I'll let them grow. Well, if they're weeds, I'll just come and yank them out. You see the long leaves with the white stripe in them? Those are the first spring tulips that came up. Remember the purple ones that were out here? Yeah, the plant stays for a while, but the flower's gone. But all these tulips and the catnip is really going to crazy back there. You might not be able to tell, but I can tell. A lot of green on the ground there. That's those viney things. I keep yanking them out. They keep, I can't get rid of them. But everything else is doing good. The catnip's growing, the tulips are pretty, the lilac bush is blooming out, and the garlic's popping up everywhere. Yes, this first triangle one over here on the left-hand side. It's got some garlic in it and some other stuff. It's supposed to have catnip in there. I don't see it, but and there's a bush there I can't get rid of. It keeps coming up no matter what I do. Leave a little piece of that root and it comes back every year. Looking back at the oasis, you can see how everything's growing up around that. It's burying that oasis. Pretty soon you won't be able to see it. I can't wait till we get the new windows in the house. That's sure gonna change the look of this house. But looking over here, whew, everything's growing pretty well over here too. I thought so. If that garlic keeps spreading and you want to cover an area that you don't want to have to mess with anymore, fill it back there between the house and the shed. As you can see, it's growing really quick. That garlic grows everywhere. I see the garlic, but I don't know what all that big leaf stuff is popping up around it. I guess we'll wait and see. Spreading out into the yard and everything. Hey, the rose bush is getting leaves on it. Oh, it's just gonna burst into flowers. Speaking of flowers, this one right here, I thought it was gonna make it. It looked like it got trampled and stompled on, and I think it got hit by the ball when the kids were playing when it was growing. But hey, it's surviving. It's doing its own thing. It still looks pretty. Can you tell it's a whole nother day? Look at the growth in there. It's covering all the ground. Almost all the ground. There's a seashell out there on the left-hand side. And that's where my neighbor kid, Juan, he found a bulb. And I said, just plant it right there. It'll be yours if it pops up. Well, we haven't seen it yet. Well, maybe it'll come up next year. Maybe he planted it upside down. I don't know. Zooming in, yes, we can see catnip down there trying to bloom amongst all that garlic. Hey, the rose bush over here has got blooms on it too. Look at this. I have 2 tulips here, and I have 2 seed pods there where there used to be tulips. I better get to those and get those plucked when they're ready because we don't need more tulips over here. It's getting crowded. There's a lot of empty dirt out there. They'll fill in. Those vine things will get to it. I'm getting to the point I can't go out there and garden anymore. It's too hard for me, but we'll try. Yep, the oasis is still here and going strong. Just look how that water twists as it comes out of that fountain into the rocks there. It's another windy day, but I'm trying to catch the inside of these tulips over here. I think I got it this time. It's a whole nother day. I'll look out the window from the hallway and take a picture of the corner flower bed. Yep, the lilac bush is getting filled in. Zooming in, that garlic on this side of the log is doing really well. Garlic on the other side is doing just as good. I was told by management I cannot trim those hedges behind my house because that's up to maintenance to do because it's their hedges. And I told them I like looking out my windows We always kept the heads there nice and trimmed and neat, as you've seen in other videos. Now it's getting to the point I can hardly see out the window. So much for progress. Can you see the heart on his head? That's Braveheart. He's up on the cat tower just snoozing. I heard a bunch of ruckus, looked out the window of the door to see two big dogs on my back steps, looked out the window in the hallway to see them attacking Gorgeous. I ripped off my oxygen, opened up the door, scared off the dogs, and Gorgeous ran underneath the steps. And I called the police because this is the 5th time they've attacked cats in my yard. Same dogs. I had called the police, and they came out, and I saw the police officer driving around looking for the dogs. And I went back out to check on Gorgeous, and she wasn't underneath the steps. And I saw her tail sticking out from underneath my lawnmower, where she crawled underneath there to get away from the dogs. And we'll miss you, Gorgeous. These dogs will not get away with this. I called the police back. They came out, they moved the mower, they took pictures. I won't show you those pictures. Rest in peace, my girl. These are now Gorgeous tulips. In memory of her, may they forever bloom. Gorgeous primarily stayed on the back steps, back entrance. But I sit here at the Oasis, so. Yes, the corner flower bed's in full bloom. Lilac bush is filling out really well. The end of that log almost looks like a portal. It looks like it's just a black hole. Zooming in even closer, still looks like a hole to me. What about you? No, don't look at the tulips, even though there's a little pretty one down there. Look over to the right. Look at the water coming out. Isn't that neat? How it just splashes on that big rock and it fills that all up for the kitties to get a drink out of. Did I say kitties? I'm going to get some pictures of these tulips before we got windy days coming. Windy days. And if the wind's as strong as they say it's going to be, they'll just strip these tulips bare. No. It's not about that pretty little tulip right there all by itself. This is, look at those leaves coming up. Those are those lilies that will come up and bloom around July. Let's see how big they get, huh? Which leaves, you ask? These leaves. Look at this. Oh my goodness, they're the ones with the white stripes down the middle. You know, those are the first spring tulips that pop up. But these big green ones here, yes, they're going to get a lot taller. You'll see. Those leaves are almost as tall as the tulip leaves. Ooh, that dandelion flower's pretty over there. There's a helicopter in the yard, and there's a tulip, and what else do you see? Just look at this gorgeous tulip. Nature is so pretty with all the pollen in there too. The bees are going to have fun with this one. As you can see in the background, the mower's been turned. But we'll focus here on the oasis. Life goes on. Juan and his wife live on the corner across from me, and they have this kitty here. It looks just like Patch, doesn't it? A Braveheart. It's a girl kitty, though. She has a patch and a tail like Patch, but she has another patch like a little mohawk in her back. It's so cute. And she has a little black nose, too. They found her running around underneath their deck when she was just an itty bitty little kitten. And they never liked cats, but they have one now, and they absolutely love her. Hey, look at all them flowers over there by the stop sign. And well, no, those are not flowers. Those are flags. Red flags, orange flags, green flags, yellow flags. They're getting ready to put down some more cable and stuff in this run back here. Will it ever end? I have to say, this rose bush is taking off. Yes, it's gonna get flowers pretty soon, I bet you. A couple more weeks, I bet you. Let's see. I bet you. Did I tell you I bet you? I bet you. The garlic's going strong back here, and the big leaf things are clear out here by the back porch now, invading into the yard. I better find out what this is before it takes over the whole place. It's another day again. Taking a picture out here. Yeah, I still need to paint that on the eave. Sometime this late spring, early summer, I'll get some paint and get up there and okay. Anyway, back to the flower bed out there. It's growing. Zooming in. Yeah, tulips are still doing good. Everything's looking good out there. Even that motorcycle, that looks good. I know it's not much, but that's my little corner of the world right there. I sure enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it too. And my getaway? That's the oasis. Yep, sit here and listen to the water trickle and look at the pretty flowers and all the insects coming to get a drink. It's fun. Life's what you make it. Speaking of life, I walked into the bedroom and saw this and said, I gotta get the camera quick. Yeah, they're so cute. You have King right there, and then you have Girl, and then you have Mitts, and then you have Girly Girl. Off to the right, that's Girly Girl. I zoomed in. The two girls have homes. I gotta find a home for the boys. But yeah, those girls have some pretty markings on them. So the boys. Here's the whole clan. In the front, we have Girl. And just above Girl, we have King. And above King, that's KJ. And behind KJ, we have Girly Girl. And next to Girly Girl, we have Mitts, or Mitties, or Mittens, or whatever you want to call him. They're so cute. And Mama is on top of the bed, looking over the edge, peeking down, then closing her eyes, going, I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. Remember I told you we have some storms coming and wind. Yeah, we just had a batch go through. Everything's wet. Half the tree's wet anyways. That's a big dark cloud and there's some white clouds and wow, look way down at the bottom. Do you see that? It's a rainbow in there. There's a rainbow. Can you see the rainbow now? Yes, it's a faint one. Not a whole rainbow, just a piece. But that's all we need is just a piece of rainbow to bring us love and joy. The wind's picking up. These dark clouds are moving in. Oh my goodness, and the wind is just howling at times. Tulips? What tulips? Those winds came through and just stripped them flowers all off. Nothing left. Just the stems. Zooming in, I may see one way back there behind the lilac bush that's still there. Or it's just a piece of one, I don't know. But man, my trailer was moving and the wind was so hard. I heard some noise outside. I thought, what's this? I look out the window and the maintenance guys have put these posts in the ground and they're going to take and looks like a open up unveil a sign of some sort. And I told the maintenance guys, you're going to need more than just them posts. Yeah, with the winds we're having right now, that thing will be shreds in 30 minutes or less. They went and got a piece of plywood, attached that to those posts they put up, and then they stretched this sign across the front and tied it on there somehow. I'm not sure how they did it, but it's there. The wind's not going to take it out now. Zooming in, yeah, that focus is terrible. But homes for sale. There's homes for sale. Yeah, that brand new one. They brought in 30 brand new mobile homes. Now they're trying to sell them. Speaking of new homes, I see Mid-American out here. I heard all kinds of noise when they're over by that new house. They're digging up the ground. Looks like they ran into something over there because I've seen them with the backhoe trying to break up some concrete or something in the ground or a big rock. Or they have to make a turn right there with that gas line they're installing. And they called out the troops. They called out the water company and they called out the surveyor people who show you where all the stuff's buried at. And yeah, the infrastructure people, that's it. Patch came in to get a bite to eat. And Smokey comes up to sniff him to see who he is. Him and Patch get along. It looks like Mama's kitty's going, hey, I got them out of the room. They're out here in the living room. They're everywhere. They're your problem now. Yep, they're everywhere. No, they're not a problem to me, Mama. You know, the problem is just life itself. Gotta find these boys some homes. Yes, Mitz. You just keep being the big explorer and looking around, okay? Hi, I'm King. I need a home. Can I come live with you? I'm a good kitty. I'm gonna be a big orange kitty. I love kitties. I love other kitties. I love everybody. Oh, take me home, please. Inside the cabinet here, I have like a taxidermy type cat. It's not really a cat. It looks like a cat, shaped like a cat. Uh, the I think the fur is from rabbits, but it's laying in there because I need to glue part of it back together. And Mitz is looking at it like, oh, the kitty is stuck in here. And King's like, I don't want to get stuck in there. These kids have been a little lost all night because their mama went in yesterday and I had her spayed and ear nipped because she's going to live out in the wild. That's where she came from. And so they've been exploring all over the house. Mama's home and she wants to go out on the patio and get away from the kids. Because I don't blame her, they cut her open and they, did their surgery on her and they want to get that ninny and she don't feel like it. And Braveheart's sitting there like, what's wrong with Mom? Because that's his mom too. Yes, that's his mommy. The poor girl, she has poo still stuck to her feet because when she was in the crate, and I guess when she woke up, she's freshly home, and yeah, she's like, I just want outside, please. I want to I just want to lay down and rest. She just wants to go outside, and I understand. I'm debating whether to let her out there or not. I got this big chewy box. I got all kinds of good stuff for everybody. She's being very persistent. I see some kittens going in that empty box over there. That's one of the girls, huh? King is just sitting down here next to the other chair while I'm here at the computer. He's looking up at me like, what's wrong with Mom? Huh? What's wrong with Mom? What is it, pretty girl? I want to go outside, please. Please see I still got the pain medication and stuff. I just want to relax the rest of the day, okay? Okay, girl. Mom doesn't want anything to do with us. Are we losing our mommy? Oh, we can't lose our mommy. Oh, we can't. Mom, I'm right here. I'm with you. I'll help you. I'll keep you safe. And I love you. And oh, Mom. Braveheart, I need you to be the big brother and take care of these kittens while Mama's out on the patio sleeping, okay? Because I let her out there to get away from everybody and everything and just relax. Big brother I am, but I am also her son, and I want to go make my mommy feel better, okay? I love my mommy. Can I go out with her, please? It warms the heart. I let him out there, and he lays down, and she's laying with him, and she's just resting her head on him. He's making her feel good and comfortable. Just warms the heart. I zoom in, you can see her left ear has been clipped. They cut the tip off to show that she's been spayed or fixed or whatever you want to call it. And she's just laying there with her older son, feeling content, feeling safe. Nature's beautiful. Yeah, we had a lot of rain leakage on the patio and you can hardly see out these windows, but yeah, Goldie's right there at the very bottom and Smokey's out there on the chair. Mama and Braveheart's on the ledge. Because Goldie and Smokey, they're like, we want away from the kittens too. Okay, I'll let you guys out there as well. Storm after storm after storm. Rain and rain and more rain. One moves out, another one comes in. White puffy clouds, gray clouds getting ready just to drop their water. Yet that sky is so blue in the background. So every cloud has a silver lining, or a blue lining, or blue backing, whatever you want to call it. Just know if there's clouds in your sky, that there's a blue sky behind it. You say, but Papa, you're looking off to the southeast. Isn't that the way the storms are going? No, the storms are coming from that way. It's wrapping around. It's coming from the backside. Sometimes that's worse. You can see the clouds are dark again. Still blue in the background. Nature's pretty. A little blue right there in the middle, still trying to peek in, still trying to hold out, but the clouds are overtaking it. I'm just taking pictures of them going by because you got blue sky, you got white clouds, you got dark gray clouds, all mixed together. I mean, 1 minute it looks like this. It's just kind of iffy, white, a little gray, blue sky. And then the clouds start getting a little darker. You start losing that blue sky, and look at those dark clouds coming in. So we look a little higher at the blue sky, and oh yeah, the dark clouds moving in. All in one shot. Really white, puffy clouds, blue sky, semi-gray clouds, dark, mean-looking clouds. Everything in one picture. Then the sky turns all gray, a little blue in the background, but all gray. Then the gray moves off and you have these big white puffy clouds in the background. We call those thunderheads. It looks like cotton, but it's not. Nature can be ominous and gorgeous and beautiful all at the same time. But those winds, they gotta stop. I have KJ up here help me edit, so if you hear me yowling, that's who it is. But it's a whole new day, and I've mowed the yard for the 4th time already. Because of the wind, there's no tulips left. And the lilac bush is getting blooms on it already. And look how tall that catnip is back there. It's all getting overgrown. The focus is just not working on this camera anymore. But as you can see, that garlic in front of that log has just grown massively, and so has the catnip. I'm sitting out here next to the oasis. Braveheart comes over. He's getting a drink out of the oasis. He used to have to jump up there as a kitten and stand in the middle and get a drink, and now he just puts his paws up there and gets a drink. He's a big boy. I caught it. I caught it. Look at that heart on top of his head. I never saw that. I called him Braveheart because he was the first kitty to cross the road to come over to my house. I said, "You're a brave kitty. I'll call you Braveheart." And now he has a heart on his head and a heart on his tail. He's Braveheart. He lives up to his name. Remember those little leaves I told you to look out for? Look at them now. Yes, they're taking over the whole oasis. Those are those lilies. And look at that crabgrass. That looks really good too. Wow, even the dandelions look pretty. Just look at my little corner of the world. It's really growing crazy. Zooming in, you can see the blooms on the lilac bush sprouting. I see red leaves out there in the bed of the rose bush coming up. Catnip everywhere. And look at that stalk of garlic. Is that a stalk of garlic? What is that? Not corn. I heard a noise behind me, so I just turned the camera around, just took a picture to see what it showed. And it's Braveheart! After I took one picture, I just snapped the second one. And look how quick he turned his head and he's looking across the street now. Wow, I didn't even know that till I looked at the pictures. Sign? What sign? Yeah, some idiot went by with a razor blade and just cut that sign right in half. Not in half, cut the 2/3 off the bottom, and it just fell down. Some people, I just don't know. So now we just have a sheet of plywood sitting out there all by itself. I don't know about people, I just don't understand them. Braveheart's wandering across the street. You can kind of see his heart on his behind. Got his mouth open too. Well, here's a little better view of that long heart he has. It's not the best one, but it'll do. From here, it almost looks like an elephant ear and trunk. Oh, Braveheart, love you, boy. There's BB. I thought BB was a boy. BB's a girl. BB was pregnant. BB now has kittens across the street. Yes, look at that mama belly hang down with them nipples. She's heading back over to see her kittens. And you can see the rose bush is popping up real well right there too. She's across the street over there somewhere. Well, she's gonna go up those steps. There's steps on the other side, so they go up those steps and down the back steps. Don't know where they go, but she has kittens over there somewhere. I'm sure they'll be out next few weeks. Speaking of kittens, again, I felt something on my behind, so I just turned the camera and took a picture. And then after looking at the picture, it's Patch. Hi, Patch. How you doing, buddy? You're such a good boy. Patch is Braveheart's brother. He's smaller than Braveheart, but boy, he's stockier than Braveheart. He's got muscles. Of course, he's just a feral kitty living outside. I've had Braveheart neutered. You're next, man. You stay off your sisters, okay? This dandelion sure is pretty. I saw the neighbor and her kids out in her yard picking all their dandelion flowers. And her son asked if he can come over and pick mine. I said, well, you can. I said, the bees need them too. And then come to find out his mom's mom, or his grandma, is going to be making some dandelion jelly. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can make out of dandelion. The leaves are great in your salads, and the white sap, you can turn that into something better than morphine. I even have the camera in flower mode, but zooming in, I gotta quit zooming in and just get as close as I can because it just goes so out of focus. I don't know why, but see, here's a little bee getting his nectar. And you know the roots on dandelions, they make good coffee too. I see Braveheart's back from his adventure. Look at that tail sticking up. He's a happy boy for some reason. Patch is like, there's my brother. I'll go see my brother. What you want, bro? I'm over here. I'm just out wandering around. You're out all the time. And of course, I get to go in the house and sleep. But since you're here, brother, let's get together. Let's have a brother moment, okay? You sure you want a brother moment there, Braveheart? You know, remember, I do live in the wild. See, out in the wild, we learn just to stroll on by and act like, yep, nothing's happening. How you doing? You really don't see me, do you? And then we pounce, and we get a hold of you, and we get that bite right through the neck like that. Brother, hold on. Oh, yeah? Well, then I just turn around this way, and I grab you like that, and I'm going to pull you down on the ground. Oh, so you think so, brother? You may be bigger, but I got more muscle than you. Bring it on, bro. Okay, little brother, you proved your point. You can just back off now, please. Back off, little brother. Okay? You proved your point. Two brothers playing. Oh, it's the neighbor's car. So I'm shaking so much. I zoomed in and I can't see him. Oh well. Well, I haven't taken you closer to this since it's all overgrown. Well, let's do that, okay? This looks like a cornstalk. It could be garlic. I don't know what it is. It's bigger than the other garlic ones. It's not the same as the other ones, so I don't know what it is. Guess we'll wait and see. You tell me, what do you think this is? You think it's corn? You think it's garlic? Yeah, I think it's onion? Oh, what is it? Just look how overgrown this planter is. The rose bush is being choked out. Catnip's doing real well. So's the weeds. You can hardly see the rose bush because it's just covered with catnip. It's gonna be a nice jungle for the kitties. But I gotta get in here and start getting some of this garlic out of here and other weeds, or weeds themselves. So I want to plant some other flowers. have these viney plants that just take over everything out here. They crawl along the ground and they climb up whatever they reach. Got to get all that out. Yeah, the wind sure took care of them tulips. That's sad to see, but that's nature for you. But did I ever mention I have catnip in my garden? Yes, the kitty love it. Look at the stalk on that one catnip right there. Boy, that's huge. Well, looking in here, past all that garlic, you can see some catnip back in there. You'll do better once I get in here and get the weeds out. It'll look a lot better in their video. Another adventure. I gotta tell you, I have some healthy weeds though. They're healthy. They're thriving. Just look at the stalk on that thing. That's huge. Again, what is it? You never know. It might be from Jack and the Beanstalk. That thing's gonna grow huge way up into the sky, into the clouds, and we can go on another adventure. Now I see the jungle is starting to take shape. See that hole right there just past the log? And yes, that becomes a whole adventure for all the kitty cats in there. Yeah, the corner flowers turn into a jungle in the summertime for all the kitty cats and everything. They make this hole right here next to the log because then they can peek over that and see the birds in the yard and run out and try and catch the birds. And sometimes they do. And these lilies, they're growing up so fast, they're even gotten their leaves into the oasis here, getting a double drink. Drink out of the ground, drink out of the top. They're filling up. All in all, the oasis is flourishing. The dandelions have bloomed. And we're going to bloom some more. But it's still going. The oasis is flourishing. So's that crabgrass. Doing well. The dandelions. Well, hey, I've had a great adventure. I hope you have one too. Come by next time when we go on another Papa Smurf adventure. Till then, love y'all. Bye.